Hello everyone. I hope the clarity is better. I have gotten a new phone. This is going to be my first video, but this is a 2013 Chrysler 200 with the oil light on and no oil pressure at the switch, but the engine wasn't ticking, and so dropped the pan, and the pickup tube was completely full of stuff similar to this, but it was clogged completely. So I've blown it out and I cleaned the pan out and I scraped what I could, which that doesn't look like a lot, but there was a lot because as you can see from the mess, I also blew it out, but a lot of it liquefied too. I've rinsed it down with transmission fluid and drained it back out, and this is what it looks like now. Not bad. It was pretty bad before, but I'm not quite sure where the stuff went. But like I said, I rinsed afterwards with about 2 quarts of transmission fluid, and I drained that back out of the pan. And I'm going to be putting the valve cover just rested on there, and the coils on, of course. There's a lot to it to this point, not shared. But it doesn't look too bad. It's tarnished, and I know there's crud in there. There's so many channels that it's not really channels. It's just open area resupported by extra aluminum, and it's kind of a tedious job. But I have this motor flush. You run it for 5 minutes. So that's 3 extra quarts of oil to think about. I'm going to run it for 5 minutes and pop this lid back off and see what that looks like, and also show crap that's going to be in the pan, because I'm going to drop the pan back down. It gets siliconed on. Somebody used orange. Do not use orange silicone. Thank you. Anyway. So I've now put the lifter cover back on, and I bolted it all the way back down, just the original gasket for now, and put the coils in. I didn't bolt them down. But first, before that, I blew out the cylinders because I'd gotten just a little bit of transmission fluid, and one of them had more than I thought down in there. I blew them all out with air, shop air, and kind of wiped it down a little bit. But if you don't have shop air, you definitely shouldn't be doing this. And I still have my pressure gauge on there, which was reading 0. Hopefully it'll be reading something this time around. I'm going to put about 2.5 quarts of oil, new oil, and this Motor Medic motor flush. We'll see how it does, and take it all back apart. So now we have 65 pounds of pressure, which is great, and the oil light is out, so we're going to let it run for 5 minutes. After a little bit of running, here idling, it's still maintaining 54 psi. Well, it's not like brand new inside, but we'll see what is in the pan. I put this cardboard box underneath the car before I started it because I knew that I had only butted up the pan on a surface that was once silicone together but no longer, and I wanted to know how much it was leaking if it did, and of course it is, but it's actually leaking more now than it did when it was running. So 2.5 quarts plus a quart of the flush. It's just now starting to drip. Here we are to the pan. I drained most of it off, but I caught the first part of the drain, first drop. Pretty darn dark. And the last of it. I can see the soot in there. Look at that. Black gold. Texas tea. It's quite a bit. Yep, and I'll rinse it out again and clean all the silicone off and get it ready to glue it all back together with new seals on top. Thank you for watching, and if you like Please like and subscribe. Y'all have fun.